Hello everyone, Crow here and welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'll be showing you a few very simple automatic chicken cookers that are essential whenever you make a brand new world or just want a consistent source of food without actually having to do anything besides take it out from the chest. Before we start, I just want to give out some information about chickens. They lay one egg every 5 to 10 minutes, and when you throw or dispense a chicken egg, there is a 1 in 8 chance of spawning a baby chicken. So the more chickens you have, the better the farm will be. When a chicken is killed, it drops between 1 and 2 feathers, and whenever it's killed with fire, they drop 1 cooked chicken. Unless you're using a fire aspect 2 looting 3 sword, then you can get a lot more drops. Now let's get on with the tutorial. Before we start the tutorial, I just want to say that all these farms are the exact same. We're just doing the redstone a little bit differently. So for the first design, you want to go ahead and place down a temporary block with a dispenser on top. You want to go ahead and come 2 blocks away from it and place down your chest with a hopper facing into that chest. Place down a smooth stone slab or any kind of slab that you want, and place another hopper on top of that dispenser with a slab. And then you want to go ahead and cover this with 2 high walls of glass. Place down your bucket of lava and then surround this slab as well with 2 high walls of glass, and this is where you're going to be putting in your chickens, and you can have as many as you want here. Now to make this fully functional, you want to come behind the dispenser and make a 3x3. Come right behind the dispenser and place down a comparator that's facing into a repeater, and then put redstone dust all the way around with another repeater right here at the end right next to the comparator, and place it with a solid block in front. So anything that goes in here is automatically dispensed into your chest, and that is it for farm number 1. Time for farm number 2. And just like I said, it's going to be the exact same design. We're just doing the redstone differently just to fit your specific needs. But you want to go ahead and come behind the dispenser just like so. Place down a comparator that's facing into a solid block. Grab a sticky piston, put it right there, come around and place your observer. Make sure the red dot is right next to the comparator. Place down a temporary block and another observer. Go ahead and remove that temporary block. Now anything that goes into your dispenser is going to be automatically dispensed, just like so. On to farm number 3. And for the third farm, this is a little bit more simpler, but it's going to be a lot more noisier. So you want to go ahead and come behind that, make it 3x3 that's not centered with the dispenser. So 1 block over, and place a solid block right here. Go ahead and place down repeaters just like so in this orientation, and then in each one of these corners you want to go ahead and put down a redstone dust. Then you want to go ahead and change this to 3 ticks of delay. You can actually mess with this a lot more depending on however you want to do this, but then go ahead and branch off with another piece of redstone dust and quickly place down a redstone torch and then turn it off. And you can see it's going to make an endless loop, but it's always going to be making this exact same clicking noise throughout, even if there's nothing. So this is really good if it's early on in game, like your first day, but just be aware with the noise if you're going to be putting this right next to your base. Now for the last farm design, which is absolutely my favorite, you want to go ahead and place down a chest with a 3x3 of hoppers that all lead into it, and then place down some carpet on top just like so, and then surround this with 2 high walls of glass all the way around. Now what makes this farm so good is that it actually uses a fox that is holding a fire aspect 2 and looting 3 sword. So once you go and find one and you tame it, you want to go ahead and bring it with you, and you gotta give him the sword. It might take you a while for him to pick it up. Oh, there he goes. And then you just want to go ahead and bring him in here. Just bring him in here, and then once he's in here, go ahead and place down your walls once again, and then he's just gonna be trapped and he has that sword. And here's a quick test demonstration of how this works. So let's look in our chest. We have just the lead since we just took it off of him, but whenever we place down a chicken, he's gonna go and attack it, and look, we got 3 pieces of cooked chicken and 3 feathers, which is exactly what we want. So to make this farm actually really feasible is you want to go ahead and find your center on the next layer above your 2 high walls of glass. And right here, you're going to place down your first cobweb. It should be looking something like this. And this is your first cobweb, and you need to do 58 of these. So 57 more from here. So now that I have 58 cobwebs all going up in the air, you want to go and make sure that this is surrounded by glass or another block, doesn't really matter. I'm only using glass because it is clear, so I'm just quickly gonna fill all this up and I'll be right back. Now that you have built 58 blocks up in the air, you want to go ahead and place down your dispenser, and you're just gonna come around and do whatever redstone that you want to do from these 3 if you want, or if you want to do a different one, that is also fine. I'm just doing this one since it's my favorite one to do for some reason. I just like it so much. And then place down another hopper on top of your dispenser with a carpet or slab here. We're using carpet since it won't burn, since we do not have any lava right here. Just like so. Make sure your chickens do not escape whatsoever, and you're definitely going to be wanting to throw eggs up over here, and then just make sure this is covered up so nothing escapes. So we're just going to quickly grab some eggs, and we're just going to drop them in right here, and as soon as it's going to start dispensing. And don't worry, they're going to take damage, but it doesn't matter, they're not going to die. And obviously you're just going to have your chickens that are going to be laying eggs right here. You can have as many as you want, and they're slowly going to fall all the way down. And by the time they reach down in these last 2 blocks, they're going to grow up, and then our fox is just going to do whatever he wants. And just make sure this is covered up with so that there's no holes, just in case anything escapes. And that's gonna be it for me today with these 4 very simple automatic chicken cookers. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.